Hello there, my name is Ben Wade and I'd like to welcome you to this installment of Bionic You, the series dedicated to lighting the path to your full potential. In this video, you're going to learn how to quickly and easily create web pages and blog posts with WordPress. We'll show you how all that works right after this.
So the first thing you'll need to do is log into your site. And just a real quick note before we get started, any content that you create is going to be listed right over here on either your posts, under all posts, or pages in all pages. So anytime you need to get back into it, for example, you'll notice right here, here's all the posts on this site. And if you click on one of these, it's going to take you to the editor for it. So that's how you can get back into any post or page that you've already created. Now the process for creating a post or a page is almost identical. There's really only one difference. I'm going to take you through each one so you can see, but bear in mind they're almost identical. Once you get on the page editor, they really look no different. So to add a new post, you can go to Post and Add New. To add a new page, you go to Page and Add New. Or you can go right up here where there's the little new plus sign and go to Post or Page. We'll start off with Post. And here's your blank post editor. Now here's your title area. This is going to be the title of your post. And once you've filled in that title and click somewhere else, you'll notice the link is going to pop up. And here it is right here. This is going to be the actual link for this post. Now because it's a blog post, it's also going to add it to your blog roll once it's published. So let's go ahead and fill in some content here. And we'll add a picture. So that's how you fill in your content right here in the body content block. Now in another video we go in depth right up here to all the functions of the kitchen sink, but these are basically your formatting options. If you want to make some things bold, you can do that here. If you want to make things a clickable link, you can do that here. There's a lot of features up here. That's basically what your kitchen sink does, and there is an entire video dedicated to that. If you're familiar with HTML, this text tab will allow you to edit the raw HTML. The visual tab is more of what you would call a what you see is what you get style editor. Up here in your publish block, this is where you control the status of your page or post. So right here you can either save it as a draft to come back and work on it later. Once it's saved, you can preview it. Here you can change it back and forth to whether or not it's a draft or it's actually published. Right here under visibility, you can make it public or password protected or private. Your publishing date you can set right here, which means either immediately right now or in the past to backdate it or in the future to postdate it, either one. And then of course, if you click on Move it to Trash, it's going to put it in the trash can, which is basically like the recycle bin for your WordPress site. Right here, your formatting is determined by your theme. Each theme comes with a bunch of different page templates, and you can pick which one to use right here. Now, categories we're going to cover a little bit more in depth in another video. But what they do is they allow you to organize your blog posts into various categories. But we'll touch a little bit more on that in a different video. Right here, you can add tags and then your featured image. So now that the post is done, we're going to publish it, and this makes it a live post. So now let's go to the home page. And here you notice that blog post we just created is right here on the top. And if you click on the link for it, here's that link that it created. Now the process for pages is basically identical. Go to Pages and Add New. You would fill in your title, your body content, you have your publishing options. If you notice, it's pretty much the exact same. The only real difference between the two is with blog posts, you use categories to organize them. With pages, you use your parent and child page relationships right here. and I'll explain that a little bit more in another video as well. Now, as you add more features to your WordPress site, those usually show up right down here underneath. So as you add more and more features like search engine optimization or things like that, those options are going to fill in underneath this body block. So as you scroll down, you'll find them down here. So that's the nuts and bolts of creating posts and pages in WordPress. One thing I do want to say is, just like anything else, the more you practice this, the better you'll get. My suggestion really is just to come in and make a bunch of posts and pages until you get really familiar with how the mechanics works, and keep doing it over and over again until it becomes second nature, and then you'll have it down and it'll be easy for you. So to wrap things up, in this video, you learned how to add a post or a page to your website. Now, if you're watching this video in the WhoIsBenWehde.com members area, look on the page below the video you're watching right now. As often as possible, you'll find links to additional information that will help you expand on what you just learned.
And remember, if you thought this information was helpful, be sure to click that like button or favorite button so other people can find it too. And click that subscribe button so you'll never miss out whenever a new video comes out. However, the real gold mine is the members area of WhoIsBenWehde.com. That's where you'll find tons of videos like this one laid out step by step and organized so everything's easy to find. Thank you so much for watching.